unwise and honestly just lazy to lump anime together and assume that if someone watches it, they aren't a true Christian. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there are anime that I think Christians should stay away from, like shows that are basically created for sex or, explicit fan service. I don't think that's good for you. But anime as a medium is incredibly broad and diverse. It's unwise and honestly just lazy to lump anime together and assume that if someone watches it, they aren't a true Christian. Take shows like Katora Lives Alone, Freedom Beyond Journey's End, Togepi's Original Sin, or Clannad. They're in a totally different category. There are thousands upon thousands of anime, and to say all anime is evil would mean you'd have to watch them all to make that judgment. And most of the time, critics are only thinking about shonen anime, but even shonen is mostly about motivating young boys to grow and face challenges and push through obstacles. So here's the thing. We need to distinguish between core Christian beliefs and personal convictions. Too often, Christians confuse the two and end up turning personal convictions into extra requirements for being a Christian.
What do you mean by that?
Here's my encouragement to you. If you are a true Christian, if you trust in Jesus' sacrifice for your sins, you should think carefully about what you watch. 1 Corinthians 8 and Romans 14 are great passages to read when it comes to personal convictions and secondary issues. A true Christian isn't defined by a secondary or tertiary issue, like what shows they watch. They're defined by their faith in Jesus. So that being said, our faith should shape what we choose to watch and give us discernment about what glorifies God and what doesn't. That's why, I've called out the darkness in shows like Neon Genesis Evangelion, Attack on Titan, or Berserk, while also pointing out the deeper truths they reveal about humanity, our sin, and God's goodness. Not everyone can do that maturely, though, and that's okay. That's a part of why this channel exists, to help people think through these things and help out other believers and point people non-Christian to the gospel story.